President Bola Tinubu has nominated Dr. Bernard Doro from Plateau State as a Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, forwarding his name to the Senate for confirmation. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Russian strikes caused widespread blackout in cut-off phone networks in the northern Ukrainian city of Chernihiv, with repairs stalled by ongoing drone attacks on Tuesday. Ukraine has restricted electricity consumption across the country in recent weeks following systematic Russian strikes on energy sites and the rail network. The Chernihiv region, which was briefly occupied when Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, has come under particularly heavy bombardment in recent weeks. At number 9, Vincent's Kompany has extended his contract as coach of Bayern Munich by 2 years until 2029. The Bundesliga champions announced on Tuesday, not Bayern's first choice when he was appointed in the summer of 2024. Belgian Kompany reclaimed the German title for the Bavarians from Bayer Leverkusen in his debut season at the club. This term, the 39-year-old has Bayern flying with 11 wins in 11 games, sitting atop the Champions League and Bundesliga tables. At number 8, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund has announced the official opening of its student loan application portal for the 2025 to 2026 academic session for students across tertiary institutions in the country. The agency said the application window will run from Thursday, October 23, 2025 to Saturday, January 31st, 2026. This is contained a statement issued on Tuesday by NELFUND's Director of Strategic Communications, Osheyemi Oluwatuyi. At number 7, the House of Representatives on Tuesday urged its relevant committees to investigate the alleged communal clashes between residents of Igwelba, Oben, Ikobi, and Obazogbe, Nugu of Edo State, and the people of Mosoga in Delta State since 1991, when the boundaries between Edo State and Delta were created and explicitly defined. The indigenes of both communities and states along the border have been living in peace until recently. At number 6, President Bola Tinubu has approved an unconditional grant of 250,000 naira for each outstanding micro, small, and medium enterprise exhibiting at the expanded National MSME Clinic in Katsina State. Vice President Kashim Shettima announced the grant Tuesday during the inauguration of the 9th edition of the MSME Clinic, designed to support small businesses and stimulate economic activity across local communities. At number 5, a federal high court in Abuja has adjourned further hearing in the trial of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan on alleged cybercrime offenses to November 24th. The hearing, earlier scheduled for October 20th, could not hold on Monday, owing to the protest by some individuals calling for the release of the detained self-acclaimed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The protest disrupted normal activities in some parts of the Federal Capital Territory on Monday, preventing most people from accessing their offices and workplaces. At number 4, in what could be described as a demonstration of mentorship for the younger generation, particularly the girl child, Vice President Kashim Shettima vacated his seat to allow a teenager, Joy Ogah, sit over the affairs of the second office of Nigeria for one day. The event took place when Vice President Kashim Shettima hosted a delegation from Plan International, led by its Director of Program, Quality and Innovation, Helen Idiong, on Monday in his plan at the Presidential Villa Abuja. At number 3, the Senate on Monday confirmed the nomination of Dr. Aminu Yusuf of Niger State for appointment as the chairman of the National Population Commission, NPC. Also confirmed were Honorable Kigbu Joseph Haruna of Nasarawa State and Tonga Betara Bularafa of Yobe State for appointment as National Commissioners of the NPC. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had transmitted the names of the 3 nominees for screening and confirmation for appointments. At number 2, the ongoing terrorism trial of 2 suspected leaders of the Ansaru terrorist group and Al-Qaeda-linked organization, Mahmoud Mohammed Usman, aka Abu Bakr Abbas Mukhtar, and Abu Bakr Abba, has been postponed till November 19th on Tuesday. Justice Emeka Nwite postponed the hearing earlier scheduled for the day, owing to the absence of the lawyer for the prosecution. When the case was called on Tuesday, Justice Nwite noted that the lawyer to the prosecution, Mohammed Abubakar, wrote a letter to the court apologizing for his inability to attend court. At number 1, President Bola Tinubu has nominated Dr. Bernard Doro from Plateau State as a Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, forwarding his name to the Senate for confirmation. Doro's nomination comes after the elevation of Professor Natawe Goshwe Yiwata, the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, who was elected National Chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress in July. Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayern Ogah, announced the nomination in a statement issued Tuesday. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.